So this collection, congratulations, it's called The Fourth Dimension, and it's about that everything starts in a single point, a dot.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
So actually, this is what people believe, scientists believe, that world, what appears to be is just 3D, what we can see, humans can see, but probably it might be just a limit for humans and world might be multidimensional, but nobody knows about it. Einstein believed that time is 4-dimension, and where, many people believe, and I believe, probably love, the human emotion is 4-dimension, which is visible there, which is intangible, but you can feel it. So 4-dimension is all about feeling. So these clothes, for example, everything was done with hand. We traveled back in time to find out older techniques which are possible to do this modern age garments where we put together multiple looks. And in that process, by working with hand, by love of our artists, our people, when we put together these clothes, we actually could feel we are living in some different dimension. And that's what the human love is all about. That's what we can feel right now. So actually this entire collection, that's why I never want to call it 3D, because today with 3D printing, you can print a car, you can print a garment, you can print a human organ, anything which is just tight, computerized. But for me, in this world, this 4th dimension is a kind of tool which makes old age-old techniques, old artisans, old ideas survive with far more fierceness. So we actually require 4th dimension in the 3D world to sustain a sustainable fashion.
You just gotta stay one night.
Idea started with a simple thought. Like I was watching some of the discovery programs in one of the science channels. I saw probably somebody saying that this universe, which might be a matrix, we might be living in a computer system, and these all might be projections. There might be no dimension. So that's why when you see one garment which has got a lot of 3D cubes, a lot of 3D build blocks, actually those are just 2D structures which are put together, and everything starts with a simple dot. So it looks like a puzzle, it looks like a complex garment, but when you disintegrate it, this all becomes very, very simple, very easy to achieve things. So actually this is what kind of inspired me. How do you achieve something complex by following very simple methods? So actually this collection came out with very, very simple ideas. Very, very simple ideas, because we try to stay away from complexity, and we try to create illusion with the clothes. In the clothing also, I try to primarily focus on not making a kind of usual look. Like for example, if there's a jacket which is fitted from front, but back has got a beautiful pleat detail which kind of flows away. You have got from front something looks like a fitted T-shirt, but a back has got an asymmetric bias cut hemline. So the result was that we could get the variety of shapes. Some of the sleeves they had, small little leaf kind of detail, which was kind of making sleeves stay 3D. But all other fabrics which are supporting it were very fragile, very, very soft. So it was a kind of ambiguity of silhouettes. I try not to make a regular jacket or probably a regular dress, but there was an ambiguity in construction, shape, in defining a garment also. I really wanted a kind of experiment where I try to give names to these garments, but actually it will be a possibility later on that we can define a new name for everything, and I keep it pretty open for everybody to define what they want to call this collection.